My pleasure.
You have been part of this franchise from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
A short film, 2 features. What is it that made you decide to tell Connor's origin story in a graphic novel?
We're just giving the people what they want. More Connor, more Robbie. That's it. Just kidding. It's really just, we wanted to do something where we could involve the fans, bring them back in. Like, part 2 was a giant Netflix movie. We couldn't involve the people who helped us make the first one. But people keep asking us about it and how they can be a part of it. And this is kind of our way. Something a little smaller but super exciting, and continue to build on the world that everyone seems to love.
And with the change in format, were you able to do some stuff that just wasn't feasible inside a film's budget?
A little bit. I mean, I just look older than I did in the first movie. So an origin story, I mean, unless you got a time machine, I'm going to look a little older.
Well, that works as well.
Yeah.
And you did mention this is going the crowdfunding route again.
Yes.
How is it that a fandom kind of changes when they feel like they're truly a part of what you guys are creating?
I mean, it means the world to us. When we launched the short film, we were just hoping, some people would like it, and it turned into one of the biggest crowdfunding campaigns in Canada. It was the only reason we could make the size of the movie that we did, and we've kind of been riding that the whole time. So this is just a way to try and involve the same people and give them something that they can take ownership of and jump back in. I mean, with part 2, it was kind of like, just tell people, give us your support. And this one is like, if you can afford it, $1. Lowest perk, come on in, be a part of this. If you want to do something crazy, $10,000. So, we're just happy to have people being a part of it, sharing it, and coming along for the ride again.
And you did mention the perks. There's a pretty cool one that you guys have at the very top tier.
Do we still have them available?
We do. We have one left.
Okay, there's one left. We've sold a couple of them already. You get your likeness, and you are given a character in the graphic novel, which is, I mean, it's really awesome. We've sold a couple of them already. We've already been talking about the creative. It's really cool. I don't want to spoil anything, but both people are very happy with what happens to their characters. Look, I will say it is very expensive, but it's also a bit of a once-in-a-lifetime thing. If it's something that you can afford and it's something that you love and want to be a part of, I think it's incredible. If it's not, then it's also really cool to just watch and see how it goes.
And I know this is volume 1, which suggests there will be future volumes. Is this going to live in graphic novel, or do you think there's a chance we may potentially see another film or a series down the line in this universe?
We always plan to make a trilogy, so we're going to try and make a 3rd movie. The first 2 have been massively successful. When part 2 came out, part 1 popped again on Netflix, so I think both movies combined are over 100 million accounts viewed, which is massive numbers. But Jeff and Chris have to write it. They got to deal with me and Steve, who are very difficult. They gotta deal with editing and looking at our faces for a year at a time. So we try and give them a little bit of a break. So we will get back to that at some point. It's just a much bigger machine. This is a way to kind of build out that world, give people a little more of Lincoln City, a little more of these characters. And honestly, if one of these really pops, you never know. We might make the live action version of that.
And I would be remiss if I didn't mention that tomorrow, I believe, is going to be the finale of Upload.
Yeah.
How is it saying goodbye to Nathan after 5 years, and what are some of the other projects you're working on?
I love that show. I've had so much fun. I think it's rare to get to have a series finale and know that it's the end. It's definitely bittersweet, but I think it's really beautiful, and I love the finale. I love the final season. I think Greg did an incredible job writing it. So I think it gives everybody closure, and everyone will be satisfied with the ending. I think that he really sticks the landing, which is wildly impressive. And I just finished a movie called Send a Scare, which is a very fun slasher movie with Josh Trank, who directed Chronicle, which was one of my favorite movies when I first moved to LA. So that was kind of a dream come true to work with him.
Nice. Well, I'm sure Upload will be a bittersweet ending, and then the crowdfund is already live for
Yes.
this.
Yeah.
If you want to check it out, feel free. And when the novel releases, check it out.
Absolutely. Thanks so much.